Quarry Mill is a great spot because there's a endless dungeon here, which is where all these people standing around here, they're all probably queued up for this guy right here. We're gonna do that later. That's gonna be something we do later on because there is story in there that I want you to see. But we won't be doing that for a long time. But when you're leveling second classes and stuff and you don't have main story quests, doing that dungeon is one of the best ways to do it. It's called Palace of the Dead. You'll see it later. You want me to introduce you to the Resistance? Ha! Why the hell should I do that? Give me just one reason. Heribert sent you. Ugh, that worthless whoreson. He abandons his comrades, this woman, and now he has the gall to ask me. Oh, she was his woman, huh? And now he has the gall to ask me for a favor? Simply incredible. I realize Heribert was only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man, and if he trusts you, then that's all I need to know. You see that bloke over there? That's Ffxiv, the captain of the Resistance. I hope he can give you what you need. Thank you. I'm sorry that Heribert left you. You seem like a fine, upstanding woman. I'm Ffxiv, a proud man of the Alamegan Resistance. What business do you have with me, adventurer? Captain, it's Galleon, sir. His wound's gone and festered and he's burning up. I don't think he's got much more time. Gods damn it! I asked the villagers for aid, got on my knees and begged, but they refused to lift a finger. If Galleon dies, his blood is on their hands. These quarry mill cravens would turn a blind eye to our plight, but they might listen to Albreda. I fear my anger will prevent me from rightly convincing anyone at the moment. I realize we scarce know each other, but this is a matter of life and death. Please, adventurer, go to her and try. One of Ffxiv's is in bad shape, you say? I'm sorry, but there's naught I can do. I want to help, truly I do. They're my countrymen after all, but that doesn't mean going against the elementals' will. I've been at Quarry Mill long enough to know how right terrible the beings can be. I couldn't forgive myself if everyone got banished because of me. If there's anyone who can help you, it'd be Charlene, the hamlet's resident hearer. If you take the matter to her, might be he should listen, though I wouldn't get my hopes up. You wish to aid the Alamegans. You are possessed of a kind heart, adventurer, but I'm afraid I have not the authority to grant you your wish. The authority belongs only to the elementals, eternal guardians of the Twelvewood. All outsiders, be they babes at the breasts of men grown, are judged of a night whether they may have a place beneath the boughs. Alas, the Alamegans' petition has been denied. Harsh though it may seem, they do not have leave to receive of the wood's bounty. Ever has it been since time immemorial, and ever shall it be. Sorry man, your guy's gonna die. That's how it is then? The bloody hero might as well kill Galleon herself. Spit on the elementals and spit on their bloody will. I cannot wait until the Resistance is free of this place. I led my men to Quarry Mill hoping to find refuge. Instead, we found indifference. The cold-blooded bastards here want us out, and I can't oblige them soon enough. The problem is, some of mine aren't fit to travel. Hell's Galleon can't even stand. As you well know, the people of this cursed hamlet won't help us, so I have no choice but to turn to you, adventurer. In my homeland, long antelope horn is a traditional remedy with poison-purging properties. If you could bring me, say, 4 horns, I'd forever be in your debt. I mean, I can do that, but I have a hard time believing you guys couldn't just go kill some antelope horns on your own. Maybe that's why the elementals won't bless you, because you're like not active and getting the work done on your own, you know? Maybe if you were a little more proactive, everything would be better for you. So easy fights. I'm like so over leveled. One thing I do love about Final Fantasy is that if they tell you they want 4 antelope horns, then you kill 4 antelopes. You don't kill 8 antelopes, you don't kill 20 antelopes. You need 4 horns, you kill 4 antelopes. And that is fantastic. Because if you played other MMOs, you know that they say you get 4 horns, and then there's like a 20% chance that it drops a horn. Ah, you're back. Tell me you've got 4 horns with you. You could say, Ffxiv, that I'm rather horny. Why not? You're a godsend, adventurer. Praise Ralgar, there's at least one woman in this place who gives a damn. Now, we just need to find a way to prepare them. You wouldn't happen to know a man named Buscarin, would you? Some comrades of mine told me about him once. They said he never turns away folk in need, no matter where they're from. Seeing as he runs a tavern, he's like to have the tools to make the medicine. I'd be grateful if you could take the horns over to him to have them ground down. When that's done, bring the powder back and give it to Faramund here. Godspeed. Hey, we know a guy named Buscarin. We did a bunch of quests for him earlier. Ah, Sophie, ever a sight for sore eyes. How fares the adventuring? Rolling in the coin like there's no tomorrow, no doubt. You've got something to show me? Well, these look like good old antelope horns. Need them ground down to make medicine, you say? Here's a better idea. I'll give you some of the stuff I have in my stores. I'm no stranger to the remedy. An Alamegan friend once used it to treat my festering wounds, years and years ago. Safe to say he saved my life. What's that? This is for an Alamegan soldier in Quarry Mill? Huh, so it comes full circle. Well, I hope it helps the poor sod as needs it. Oh, and don't worry for your little head off about payment. I still owe you a deal more than you owe me, I reckon. Thanks, Busk. I'm gonna take this stuff back now. It is well to see you returned. Have you the medicine for our brother? God's bless you, adventurer. I'll see that Galleon receives treatment at once. Hopefully this will allow the captain to rest easier. It has been a terrible burden on him trying to keep every man alive. You've done us a great kindness, friend. You're just gonna kind of stand there. You're not gonna like go over here to say this guy over here and put some ointment on him or whatever. Okay. Adventurer, Galleon has gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. He shouldn't be walking about, not with these wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, his condition's like to deteriorate to where it was before, or worse. We need you to help us find him, and quickly. Start by asking Albretta. Might be has the woman seen something. So we meet again, Albretta. Ah, finally. It's about time you came asking about Galleon. I watched him leave Quarry Mill some time ago, and he left me this sealed letter before he went off. Made me swear not to open it until someone came asking. My brothers, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. That is why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. Just find your way safely to Little Alamigo. Ah, blast it. Would that I'd known what he was thinking. I'd have stopped his folly myself. The love Galleon bears for his brothers is so strong he's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the wood in his weakened state is suicide. Out in the wilds, alone, that fool, that great big sentimental fool. My men and I will scour the woods for Galleon. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. Well, good news for you is that I actually know where he is because I've played the storyline before. But even better news is if I didn't, it's on the map, so I would be able to find him before you do, probably. So no worries there. Watch out! A goblin! No, not a goblin. Galleon. Captain, but why? You should all be on your way. Who do you take us for? We're Alamegans, and Alamegans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore, goddamn the oath to reclaim our homeland? We'll set foot on Alamegan soil again, together or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Good. Let us return to our brothers. Oh, and don't even think that you'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing, you'll wish we didn't find you. I can't thank you enough for saving Galleon. I will see you back at Quarry Mill. Nothing makes a man feel good and valued like being told that you're going to get beaten when you're all rested. You get some rest so I can start beating the crap out of you tomorrow morning. I want you to get a nice 8 hours of sleep so I can whoop you. Okay. Let me get right on that. Galleon's expected to make a full recovery. We'll linger here while he's strong enough to take. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to take the road again. As much as I mislike this place, beggars can't be choosers. This is true. Now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall that you wanted something of me. You've proven a true friend to my people. Ask of me anything, and it's yours, so long as it's mine to give. The cooperation of the people of Little Alamigo. That's all? Far be it from me to question your desires, of course. Very well, I will provide you with a letter to show to Gundobald. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I have no doubt that he will do all in his power to aid you. Nice, now we just go back to Little Alamigo. Why have you returned? You are not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. Yeah, well, this letter says different, buddy. You spoke with Mifrid. It has been so long since I last heard from him. I had feared him dead. 12 be praised. Whoever you are, Mifrid sees you as a friend, and any friend of Mifrid is a friend of mine. I know of this masked stranger you seek, and will tell you what I can. Wow! So you knew all along and you were going to hold out on me? Kind of a punk move there, buddy. Not sure I like you now. An outsider resembling your masked stranger has reportedly been appearing near Alamigo of late. What's more, it seems that some of the young bloods are meeting him in secret. No doubt you'll want to question them about their trysts, but they are not like to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may well feel obliged to talk. Oh yeah, will they? Let's find out. A masked man? No idea what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong, so leave me be. Not looking good so far. Gundabald sent you. Listen, I told them it was a bad idea. All that tripe about believing the masked man and... oh, you don't know anything about this. Why didn't you say so to start with? You can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me not to think I'm in for it. That does not bode well. So they're obviously up to something, and they don't want to tell me. Even if I tell them Gundabald sent me. That does not bode well. What? Have I been meeting any masked men lately? Let's see. Nope, can't say I have, but I'll be sure to tell all my friends that you're looking for them. Okay, that's also not a good sign. There's a bunch been skulking around right suspicious like, but I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it, and there's trouble, mark my words. So the answer is yes, they are interacting with a masked man, but they don't want to tell me about it, and that's not a good sign. I wonder what Gundabald's gonna think. Let's find out. So, you have indeed confirmed my suspicions are about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There's an anger inside them. I can see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, that same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despots who ruled Alamigo. Naught would do but to dispose him and usher in the revolution. Well, we got our revolution all right, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Alamigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time, though the young ones know this not. Unless we intervene, they are like to commit great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would thank you to bring word to me. Hey, adventurer, you done talking with the old bear? I've got a message for you from Wilfred. Lad's something of a leader among the young ones here. He's impressed that you've won over Gundabald and wants a word with you. Says he'll be waiting over at the craggy area north of here. Will he now? Let's go see him. Alright, let's see what he's got to say. Thanks for coming, friend. 'Tis no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I wanted to meet you, to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you, or someone else? Corell got your tongue? No matter. Whoever it is you work for, your meddling ends here. Get her! It was an ambush? It was an ambush? You think you're gonna ambush me? Let me teach you a lesson. There's gonna be a couple fewer Alamegans here in a moment. Alright, Wilfred, you want a piece of me too? You're stronger than you look. This changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it, we'll reclaim our homeland. Attacked by Wilred and his cronies? I said that word weird. Cronies? That they would go to such lengths for the sake of their this plan of theirs. Left to their own devices, young fools are like to harm themselves, or to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness.